Alors, Riley, et ce stage?
C'était bien.
I started in January of 2020 on this movie, and I started by thinking about what I wanted from a sequel, and New Emotions was something that I definitely wanted. I try to see it from the angle of an audience member and try to connect to what I would want. I kind of feel like I get to be in a unique position where I get to make happen what I want to have happen from an audience perspective. And I wrote down, I want New Emotions to show up. And I can make that happen.
You did.
Which is really great. Yeah. But I'd have to say, as far as my favorites, I'm making a movie about anxiety for reasons, because I can relate to her, because I have her definitely at my console. Not only when I was Riley's age, but even now, as an adult. So anxiety is probably one of my favorites. What about you, Mark?
I'm feeling an ennui a lot today. No, I love her. I love her so much. Adele absolutely kills it in this role. She's amazing, and such a funny character, so sophisticated. I love that there's a bilingual emotion in there that makes Joy feel like she doesn't know which side is up.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I was really influenced by a movie in the development of this film, All About Eve. Are you familiar with All About Eve? It's a wonderful movie in which there's an established theater actress who starts to get replaced by her kind of younger actress that's hoping to gain fame.
Je suis Anxiété, je suis ta fan numéro 1 depuis toujours. Je fais partie des nouvelles émotions de Riley.
Waouh! Vous vous souvenez quand nous avons tous découvert le quartier cérébral?
Nostalgie.
C'était il y a à peine 30 secondes, nostalgie.
Oui, c'était le bon vieux temps.
And so it's funny you say that. There is a little sense of that between joy and anxiety. Anxiety's coming in so excited that she's able to come up to Riley's headquarters and really be a part of the team, that she gets so eager that she ends up taking over Joy's role in the movie and literally kicks them out of headquarters. Yeah. Wow, Inside Out 3? Is that what you're pitching us? Inside Out 3? We're open to ideas if you have a pitch. Movies are incredibly hard to make. We've been working on this movie for 4 years.
4 years, 400 people, really just focused on trying to make this story the strongest story it could possibly be. So we haven't really had the chance to look beyond Inside Out 2. But maybe next week after it's out.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to take a vacation.
Okay,
I think I want my ennui to drive for a little bit, because I feel like anxiety has been driving for a while. I'm ready for ennui to take control. Mark and I are fathers of teenage boys and girls, and we're as a part of their lives, and we wanted to make sure that the parents' angle was at least represented in this film. Mm-hmm. Although this is where things start to change, and you've got Friendship Island is gigantic, and Friendship Island, a Family Island is so much tinier now. So we're a little bit we're not as important in their lives, but we are still a big part of their lives, and we made this movie for everyone. So it's not just for the teenagers, it's not just for the kids. It's for the adults too, and so you want to make sure that they're kind of represented in the film.
Yeah, and it was so much fun going into the parents' heads in the first film. Yes. We wanted to do that again, but you're right. We had just the original core 5 emotions. That's all you saw in their heads.
Yeah,
because those are the only. So maybe we got to open the door in this film to show that maybe there were some other emotions in there too, even in the parents' heads, just off screen.
Yeah, mom and dad have anxiety too, don't worry.
Oh, I'm going to go with relatable. These are emotions that we all have, no matter what age, no matter what gender. Yeah. So even though it's about a 13-year-old girl and her emotions, man, there's relatable stuff in here. Anxiety and all these new, more complicated emotions showing up, I think are things the audience is really going to be able to tap into.
Yeah, for me, it would be fun. I really wanted to make a fun movie. It's really important to me that we tell a story that's meaningful, but ultimately, I wanted to make a movie that's just fun to watch. It's a hard time. Like, being a teenager is really difficult, and we're dealing with some real heavy, real things in this movie, and I wanted to counterbalance it with fun and entertainment. Because at the end of the day, you know, I want to make a really fun, I want to make a movie that's really meaningful, but I also want to make a movie that people want to see again. Those are my favorite movies. My favorite movies are the ones I can watch over and over and over again. And so those are the types of movies that I want to make.
Vice versa 2.
Il y a un chapitre 2. On y va!
Exclusivement au cinéma le 19 juin.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Bye-bye.
Merci.